Generative AI is, in a sense, the second wave of transformative AI.
It can generate and debug codes, write essays, and provide detailed explanations.
Unveiling the future. How will generative AI reshape the job market and redefine our understanding of human-machine collaboration? Let's delve into this game-changing evolution. The impact of generative AI on jobs in the future could be substantial. It is important to approach this topic from two angles. One, the jobs that may be displaced due to automation and efficiency brought by AI, and two, the new jobs and opportunities that can be created. 1. Job displacement. Generative AI, like any form of automation, can potentially displace certain jobs, especially those involving routine, repetitive tasks, and tasks that can be codified into rules. Examples include content creation. With GPT-4 and similar technologies, AI can already produce human-like text. As this technology improves, it could replace some jobs in journalism, content writing, and copywriting. However, human intervention may still be preferred for more nuanced, creative, or critical writing. Design. AI can generate logos, web designs, and architectural layouts. This could affect jobs in graphic design and web development. Customer support. Generative AI can be used to create chatbots and virtual assistants that handle customer queries and complaints, potentially reducing the need for human customer support representatives. Manufacturing. Though not specifically related to generative AI, automation has already had a major impact on manufacturing jobs, and advancements in AI are likely to continue this trend. AI can be used to improve the efficiency of manufacturing processes, often reducing the need for human workers. Data analysis. AI can perform complex analysis on large data sets much faster than humans, potentially displacing jobs in fields like market research and financial analysis. Notably, job displacement due to AI doesn't mean those jobs disappear entirely. In many cases, the nature of the job changes. For example, a journalist might spend less time on routine news reporting, which can be automated, and more time on investigative journalism or in-depth analysis, which requires a human touch. Furthermore, while AI can replace certain tasks, there are many things it can't do as well as a human, like understanding and navigating complex social situations, providing genuine empathy, or coming up with truly creative ideas. Jobs requiring these skills may be less likely to be displaced by AI. That being said, the displacement of jobs by AI presents significant social and economic challenges. Policymakers and businesses will need to find ways to manage the transition, such as by providing retraining programs for workers whose jobs are at risk and creating social safety nets for those affected. 2. Job creation. On the other hand, AI is also creating new jobs and industries. It's important to remember that while certain roles might be reduced, the growth in these new areas could offset the overall impact on employment. AI development and maintenance. AI systems creation, implementation, and upkeep require human intervention. Jobs for AI specialists, data scientists, and machine learning engineers could increase. AI ethics and regulation. As AI becomes more pervasive, ethical considerations become more important. Jobs in AI ethics and AI regulations could emerge. Training AI. For AI to work effectively, it often needs to be trained by humans. Jobs involving the training and supervision of AI systems could grow. Creativity and strategy. While AI can generate content, it currently lacks the ability to be truly creative or strategic. Roles that require these skills, such as creative directors or strategic consultants, could become more valuable. Data privacy and security. With the rise of AI, concerns about data privacy and security are also growing. This could increase demand for professionals who can ensure data is handled safely and ethically, and who can develop and maintain secure AI systems. Human-AI interaction design. As AI systems become more common, people will need to design effective interfaces between humans and AI. This could create jobs in fields like UX design and human-computer interaction. Roles leveraging human skills. While AI can perform many tasks, there are some things it can't do as well as a human. Roles that require creativity, strategic thinking, emotional intelligence, leadership, and other complex human skills may become more valuable. This could lead to growth in fields like strategic consulting, leadership coaching, content creation, and others. Education and retraining. As the job market changes due to AI, there will be a need for education and retraining programs to help workers acquire the skills they need to succeed. This could create jobs for educators, career coaches, and others. Technology tends to trend that way in general, but there's been this fear in every generation of new technology that's come along. When the web came along, people thought that Amazon would be absolutely dominant in every aspect of the web. Yet there are hundreds of vendors on the web today, if not thousands. People thought that one company would dominate when the mobile phone came along. There are a couple of big companies in that space, but thousands of other companies exist. Most of ecosystems and countries like India and the US are built on top of mobile operating systems. We are believed to be still in the very early stages of AI. Nobody now has the upper hand. OpenAI is still in its infancy, and regulatory methods from nations like China are still on the horizon. We're still learning what's happening, so I don't believe it's the right moment for either heavy or light regulation. Let's not put a halt to this development before it even begins. So how do you then respond to the call by Elon Musk and several others who have said, let's pause on this for 6 months, let's understand what we're dealing with, let's see what is the regulatory framework, the regulatory architecture that we need to put in place to ensure that there's no abuse and misuse? Do you think that's a fair ask? No, it's unrealistic. What will happen and what ban will you put on what? This is a global capitalist economy. What global ban has ever worked on anything? It's not possible. We just have to go forward respectfully and with the intent to build technologies that benefit companies, consumers, and governments. We should have that conversation. It's actually a valid conversation. There's nothing wrong with it, but banning doesn't help. What happens in 6 months? Is the world going to be very different? No. What happens in a year? Bans don't work. We just have to have the discussion and put in some safeguards. But let's address the other fear, and this is something that you spoke of as well. Now, a Goldman Sachs report says 300 million full-time jobs could be lost due to the kind of automation we're likely to see on account of the use of ChatGPT and other such applications. Now, how do you respond that it will not replace humans, it will be human plus? As technology becomes stronger, if we are to compare 5 functions that a human was doing earlier, technology has the means to do 4 of these 5 functions even better, which basically means it's time for humans to evolve and adapt to better skill sets. What data science, machine learning, and AI did, especially as an educational framework over the last 10 years, where we've seen hundreds and thousands of data scientists worldwide. Data science has become an educational framework from which people have upskilled. AI is going to become that framework, which basically means we'll see millions of AI jobs created which involve dealing and working with AI on a day-to-day basis, and people get smarter about its usage and acquire more skills that allow them to get better. Like, you can clearly see that in our business creators. So the answer is not that creators will get disrupted or automated. Creators who haven't been able to leverage and use AI well will probably be disrupted, which means it's also an opportunity for people to get better. And that's what we're seeing across different forums and professions, be it accounting, law, or content for that matter. And this will usher in a new knowledge economy where AI is actually a co-pilot in every task or function. That is the hypothesis that's being put forward. Economists point out that through the cost of the last 2 decades, even with the advent of new technologies, 2G, 4G, now we're talking about 5G, and so on and so forth, there hasn't been that kind of productivity gain that was expected, anticipated, that we've seen. So are we overhyping this productivity argument over here? People are actually using it for work-related use cases and getting real direct benefits in their day-to-day lives. Let's see, if you were a developer maybe 20, 30 years back, you would have to write code in C. Today, developers are writing it in Python. Python is the most popular language. 5 to 10 years later, there's a good chance we would be writing code in natural language. Just think about it. There are so many tools currently out there automating. As we navigate the exciting yet unpredictable waters of generative AI, it's clear that our job landscape is on the brink of massive transformation. This journey will redefine work, breed new professions, and foster an innovative era of human-AI synergy. Embrace the change, for the future is truly generative.